Nurses fear it is unsafe these days to work in healthcare. I'll tell you what union nurses and management say at SSM St. Louis University Hospital, where a strike is scheduled this morning.
Make your voice heard. This morning, the city is asking for the public's opinion on how you want to see the Ram settlement money be used.
A break for your bank account. Just ahead of cold, flu, and COVID season. How you can find free COVID tests starting today.
Dry for today, but the first week of fall will feel like summer. Temperatures in the 80s with only a slim chance of rain for tomorrow.
It's officially fall. The top spots to see the leaves change color in Missouri.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Well, good morning, everyone. We are kicking things off with a live look at the Kirkwood Farmers Market. It is officially fall. I'm not going to feel like it for another 60 days or so, though. The Farmers Market's Pumpkin Patch and Fall Fun Zone will reopen at 9 o'clock this morning. Ooh, so that's where I might take my kiddo.
Oh, that'd be
all right. It is Monday, September 25th. I'm Michelle Lee.
And I'm Sydney Stallworth. I'm in for Rennie Knott this morning. If you go to the Pumpkin Patch, you might be sweating out there, by the way, Michelle. Thanks for waking up with us. Yeah, you might want to bring some sunscreen, I guess. Thanks for waking up with us on this warm fall morning. And all the people watching on 5+, thanks for streaming. We got Paul, who's going to get you to where you need to go, watching the roads. Anthony, you're watching this fall weather.
Yeah, it's feeling like summer this week. Temperatures will be well above average as we go through the week. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, there is a chance of rain, but despite that, our temperatures will still be very warm as we move through this first week of fall. 68 right now at St. Louis Lambert, and there are a lot of 60s on the map away from Lambert, but a few 50s out towards Illinois. Flora and Mount Vernon, you're our cool spots. Even Mount Vernon, almost a good 15 degrees cooler than the St. Louis metro area at 52. We go through the day, sunny skies, no problems at all, just a touch warm, anywhere from 80 to 85 degrees area-wide today. Now, as mentioned, there is a chance of rain tomorrow and early Wednesday morning. We will show you the futurecast in less than 10 minutes. Let's get you out the door right now and head to Paul and track our morning commute. Paul, you've had a couple issues along the way. What's going on now?
Yes, we've got good news, Anthony. Our little blemish that we were dealing with before has now been moved aside. In fact, we're showing you right now 6440. The arrow, it was going westbound, now been moved aside. So that's a bit of great news. And then now in Illinois, checking on delays. We had an incident there as well, which has been moved aside. So Monday, improving. We will keep an eye on it, though, with another take on traffic soon.
Thanks so much, Paul. New this morning, we are working to learn more about a two-vehicle rollover crash in North St. Louis City. We know that this happened just after 11 o'clock last night in the westbound lanes of Natural Bridge near Glasgow, which is near Fairground Park. Our 5 on Your Side crew did see a child taken to a hospital in an ambulance, but right now, no word on how serious those injuries are or what caused the crash. Also new this morning, a man and his 2 dogs escaped from their burning home. We know that this home caught on fire around 2 o'clock this morning on Shreve near Penrose in North St. Louis. Firefighters say that fire started on the first floor and then spread to the second. The man and his pets were not hurt, but no word on what caused the fire.
Well, in 1 hour, healthcare workers at St. Louis University Hospital we're going to take to the picket lines.
Alex Fees is live for us this morning in South City with the nurses' strike starting this morning. Good morning, Alex.
Michelle and Sydney, good morning. The strike is scheduled to last for 24 hours and get underway at the top of the next hour, right at 7 o'clock this morning. Officials with National Nurses United say this is the first nurses' strike in the history of St. Louis University Hospital. Now, nurses say they are striking for patient safety and nurse retention, and they have deep concerns about patient care, safe staffing, and workplace violence. They add that staffing shortages jeopardize patient and staff safety. According to the nurses union, the vacancy rate for RN positions at St. Louis University has been higher than 30% since the spring of last year. They've been in negotiations since May of 2023 for a new contract with little to no movement. Now, SSM officials say since August 29th, the National Nurses Organizing Committee has declined to respond to our counterproposals on key wage issues. Negotiations can only make progress when both sides are motivated and engaged. Patient safety is our top priority, and we will have a comprehensive contingency plan put in place to ensure there is no disruption in care or service. Apparently, that plan will get underway at the top of the next hour. Now, union officials say at 11 o'clock this morning they will have guest speakers on the picket line. Again, the strike is scheduled for 24 hours, meaning it will end tomorrow morning at 6:59. Live this morning in South City, Alex Fees, 5 on your side.
Thanks so much, Alex. Today, workers at the GM plant in Wentzville are heading into their 11th straight day on the picket lines. This weekend, they got a show of support from two well-known members of Congress. Representatives Cori Bush of Missouri and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez of New York joined Local 2250 on Sunday for a solidarity rally. Bush says she wants to invest more than $1 million to create a new automotive repair training center in St. Louis. UAW's Region 4 director says this support is encouraging as they put more pressure on the big three automakers.
Every parts distribution center in the General Motors and Stellantis system is on strike this week.
The automakers have countered the union's demands for 40% raises with 20% offers. General Motors released a statement saying it's presented 5 proposals to the union, and it reads in part, "We will continue to bargain in good faith with the union to reach an agreement as quickly as possible."
Well, we've been keeping track of strikes nationwide, and this morning there's a tentative deal between the Writers Guild of America and an alliance of production companies. Just last night, we learned there's a deal on the table, but union members must still approve it. This does mean some talk shows may soon resume production, but other shows will stay on hiatus as the Screen Actors Guild maintains its picketing. All 4 of these strikes have or will start affecting us right here in the bi-state. We're going to bring you the very latest from the picket lines on air and, of course, online at KSTK.com and on our 5 on Your Side app.
Well, how should the city spend that big Rams settlement? Hours from now, you can voice your own opinion.
Yep, our Mercedes McKay is joining us right now, live from the America Center with how you can share your input. Good morning, Mercedes.
Good morning, Sydney and Michelle. We all know that this has been a hot topic of conversation since the Rams left St. Louis back in 2016. The NFL agreed to pay $790 million. Now that's being split up between St. Louis City, St. Louis County, and the Regional Authority and Sports Complex. Now, $250 million, that's going straight to the city of St. Louis. And now leaders want to hear how you want to see that money be spent. Tonight's meeting is just the first of many that will be held, and it's actually taking place virtually. So city leaders say they want the settlement money to, quote, create generational change. Tonight's meeting on Zoom starts at 6 p.m. That link is on the Board of Aldermen's website. Now, this is the first of several public meetings, with 2 more happening on October 25th and December 2nd. You can also share your ideas on how the money should be used in an online survey, which is available through October 13th. We'll link you to that website in this story on our homepage. Now, $30 million of the city's chunk of the Rams settlement is already being used right here at the America Center. It's helping out with the expansion that's taking place. I'll get into those details in our next half hour. Live in downtown St. Louis, Mercedes McKay, 5 on Your Side.
All right, let's talk about our Monday weather, and we are waking up with some clear skies overhead. We'll go through the day once the sun does come up in about 40 minutes with mostly sunny conditions. Temperatures today will be warm. We're headed back into the 80s. I do want to put this on your radar. We have showers in the forecast tomorrow evening, also for Wednesday morning. But unfortunately, we have just been so bone dry here. I don't think this is going to be widespread rain. But you can see tomorrow afternoon and evening, we may get these little brief pop-up showers through the overnight hours into Wednesday morning. And then after that, well, the next few days, we stay dry. The first week of fall feeling like summer, low to mid 80s all the way through Thursday. We'll take a closer look at the rain and the 7-day forecast and how that could impact our fall foliage coming up.
Another area high school faces violence at a football game. How police handled the situation as more schools struggle with safety at sporting events.
We may be just days away from a government shutdown. Will your benefits be affected? We're going to verify this coming up.
Plus, increasing access to COVID tests. How you can get free ones for your family starting today.